If you've been injured, the insurance company that you hear from is not there to help you.
Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
I had seen the presentation before at my Lions Club, and Soroptimists, that's one of their missions, is sex trafficking and trying to help and, with what you can do with it. So when I had seen this presentation, I said, well, we need to bring it over. I need to have the Soroptimists here see this presentation. Well, I presented it to the club, and the club said, we need to open this up and give it to everybody. Everybody needs to see this, because who knows what sex trafficking is, And the presentation was just excellent. So I wasn't too sure whether I would be able to get Metro detectives over here, over the hump in Pahrump. And sure enough, I called them, and they sent not one but two. So they were great presenters. Detective Dana Prager and Justin Atkins were the two that were presenting. And I want to thank also the BOCC for allowing us to have it there, because it was a perfect place for it. And we were able to pack in 40 people, and it went just as smooth as could be. You talk about sex trafficking, and you kind of go, well, it's something that's out of our control, which is even out of their control. But I think it's really important for people to see a presentation like this, because you don't know what to do, but then again, you need to be aware of this happens, okay? For instance, somebody that's sitting at a table, and there's an elderly person and there's a young person, and they're kind of fidgety and they're kind of like, that needs to be addressed. The visual things that they had for us to see in this presentation were horrific. Like the detective said, there's certain things that they have no control over, because, for instance, they said this one thing, that this one guy started texting and keeping in contact with this young girl in Texas, and he's in California, okay? And she finally agrees to come with him because he's going to provide her with a better life to live. She always wanted to be a model, and he promised her that he's got all the contacts she needs to become a great model. And so he goes and picks her up, and she just gets in the car with him and goes back with him. Wow. So right there, she's hooked. The hard part with all of that for the detectives is that some of these gals get in this situation where they're making more money than they could possibly ever make working in a diner. And so right there, they're kind of socked in until they just can't get out anymore. Well, I was, after this whole, we had gone through this and I was cleaning up, I was talking to someone, and she mentioned that she had seen somebody that was in that situation, so she didn't know what to do. Well, I think it's, if you just are aware of your surroundings and who's there and pay attention to who's there, it's really an important thing. Take a picture. Call the police. Call 911. Say you think there's a suspicious sort of thing going on,
You can, of course, Google signs of sex trafficking.
Yes.
You can also look on Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's website. I know that they have a link on there as well. And then if you have any concerns, call your local law enforcement.
Exactly.